When you receive your POS, you will have in it one of these large boxes which will go into every store. Inside this box is the stanchion unit, which is the blue metal unit, which is filled with Brita filters. On the side, on the back, there are two hooks, and on the bottom you have got one of these grips, which actually isn't sealed, although it looks like it. Put that round the stanchion of the unit, and then pull it through to seal it up. It has to go. These hooks here are to fit into these two holes on the stanchion, which you'll be able to see here, 1 and 2. So the hooks fit in there. This unit has to go on the left-hand side of the tap bar. Brita is always on the left-hand side. There are a couple of exceptions, but they would generally always be on the left-hand side. If it's not on the left-hand side, it'll be on the far right-hand side, but it's on either or, but generally you'll find it on the left-hand side. So this stanchion hooks onto here, seals at the bottom here with one of those grips that's on there, fill it up with 1, 2, 3, 4 filter products, and that's that part of it done. The next set of boxes that you will have are for each individual store. On the side you will see that you have got a sticker which says set 1, 2 sides per set, infill. You will also have a sticker which has got your name on it, the size of the store that it's due to go into, and the postcode. So there are 3 different types of stores. There's a 9-foot, a 14-foot and an 18-foot, and that refers to the size of the fixture, so which will become plain when you go into store. So each one of your boxes that has these side stickers will also have your name, the store it's due to go into, and the size that it is. That is very important, because if you get the wrong one, the POS won't fit in there. So if you have a look here, this is a view of the unit. So this is the left-hand side. The tap trays have been taken out of this one, and what we're going to do is place the blue vinyl, which you've got in here, into that part there. So first of all, you will have these white trays in that tap tray, in that tap unit. There will be a tap on the top, and what you have to do is take that out, take all 4 of those out, and put them at the side in the trolley that you've already got. So within these, you've got, this one is for a 9-foot fixture. So you will have one of those, and the side panels like that. So what that does, because the 9 fixture, and one of those. So the 9 fixture has only got 2 Brita taps in there. So you've got 1 and you've got 2. And as you will see, they are 2 different sizes. You have got, the bottom shelf is the smallest. Then you've got the second shelf, which is the next biggest. And then you've got if you've got a 14, you'll have the third shelf, which is the biggest. And then you'll have the 4th shelf, which is just a little bit smaller than that. So this here are the shelf sizes, and all your shelves will be exactly the same. All your shelves in your stores will work on this principle. So you've got shelf 1, shelf 2. You'll only have for a 9 fixture. You'll have 3 shelves for a 14 fixture and 4 shelves for an 18 fixture. Okay. So what you do is you'll have to unscrew your taps from all of these. Put your blue cover on there. That goes on the other one, and then put the taps back in like so. There's a bit underneath, which is why you need your spanner. So these blues go on there. And the reason why that is bigger than that is so that there's no shelf or fixture showing, so it's going to look like that for the first two, so that it looks, so it gives an impact for the Brita blue. So that's what it's going to look like. Then, oh, and that is like that. So you've got that, that and that. That's for your two fixture. Then you've got your side panels. Again, this is just for your 9 fixture. So as you can see, it's got the tape around the side of each one. So be very careful how you slot those in. So obviously you've got a left-hand side and a right-hand side. So this will then look like that, and that goes up the edge like that. So it, as you will see here, you place those in and place them in very carefully so that they do fit. So there's nothing coming, it's like here, there's nothing coming over the edge. It is flush to the side of the unit, and flush to the bottom and flush to the edge. They are cut accordingly and should all absolutely fit. So those are your blue fixtures. So you'll have a 9, a 14 or an 18. You will also have received in your delivery either a small document pack or just a normal size APC pack. And in that you will have received your ID card, which you must wear all the time. You will also have received this Torlan sticker. This goes onto the Torlan shelf edge label, which goes onto that. So that sticks there, and again make sure that it's flush and it doesn't cover over where the shelf edge label goes, so that it's nice and neat and flush to that shelf edge label. Then that obviously will go back onto the blue using the stickers that are provided in there. So that, and then that's stuck on with that, onto that. Again, nice and neat, making sure that it's flush to the unit. You will also receive these small free Brita installation service included. These small square red ones. These will go, again, nice and neatly onto each one of the other taps that you have in store. So it includes the Sano, the Calder and the Dolce. Again, nice and neatly. If B&Q are obviously exceptionally keen on getting everything very neat, centred, in line, so just make sure that we adhere to all that as well. So those stickers are going on there. What you also receive are the round stickers. So you have round stickers, and that round sticker goes on to there, like that. Okay. So what it's doing is covering up the Brita there, just to make more of an impact. So that's, again, making sure it's nice and neat and straight. It's not overlapping, it's even, it's centred. That goes on there. And then if you've got a square tap, like that, that will go over the Brita logo there. Again, making sure that it's nice and neat and lined up. Okay, so those stickers you will have received in your pack. You will also receive these drip tags. You've got 2 different types of drip tags here. You've got the 2 drip tag one, which is this one here, and that will go in there. This is also a 2 one as well, so that goes in there. So as you can see there, you've got the two tap heads, and then on the other one you just got a one tap head, and the drip tag goes up in that central hole like that. Obviously, both of the outsides at the back, or one side is the same for each one, but please pay close attention to which type of tap that you've got, a 2 or a 1. Okay, so you've got those each tap. You've also got in your pack these security labels. So these are in a big roll, and what we're asking you to do here is to put them on the sides of the stock, so all up the front of the stock. So as a front, this is sitting on the stock shelf, so you just got to put that there, so it's obvious that it is there's security tags. This isn't a security tag, but this is a sticker saying that it is security tagged. Okay, so all Brita stock, as it's facing out of the stock shelves underneath, put one of these on each stock item, making sure that it's visible that it is security tagged. Okay, that's that. You will also, some people will have received a tap. There's only very few people that have received a tap. It's because they are missing either a Dolce or a Sano tap. So only very few, probably 20 people will be receiving one of those. So in that case, if you have got it, it'll say which store that you've got it for, and then just cite it as you would do as if you're citing any of the rest. So that is everything in your pack. What you also receive is a self-addressed envelope and your call file, which has got the date that you said that you were going to be doing the store, and also if you put your time in and time out there as well. Okay, and then you've got your reporting form in there, which has to go on online, and then your brief as well, which is something that looks like that to start off with. Okay, so all very simple. Also, you must take photographs of each of the store. So when you first go in, or before you go in, take a photograph of the outside of the store, so that then it gives us an idea where the photographs from before started and when the new photographs end. So every store, we need an outside of the store, and if you can label them as we've asked you to on your call file, then that makes life a little bit easier for us here as well, because obviously we get hundreds and thousands of photographs in, and all looking pretty much the same. So please be aware that we have to sift through those. But as long as you also take a photograph of the front of store, then that will be hugely helpful. So that is it as far as your what POS you have received. If you have got any queries, then call us, but there we are.